Let me show you the conditions some of these machines come in on. Broken screen. Use whatever you can to keep it in place. So I sent this customer shopping. This machine physically finally fatigued and broke. So I'm going to take the hard drive out of here. This is a XPS Dell 17 something. We're going to take the hard drive out of here. And then he's already purchased a new Dell. It's an i3, but he doesn't need that much space, or he doesn't need that much performance. Even though this was a XPS of its day, almost 10 years ago. So I'm going to pull the hard drive out of here. I think at one point we upgraded this thing. Actually, I met this customer from doing warranty repair exclusively before I started doing my own thing. So this thing is pushing 10 years old. I've personally done warranty repair under the supervision of Dell, as that's what I did for full-time work for 3 years. So here I am. I'm going to pull the hard drive out of this XPS. And one of the things I like to do to prep a new machine, as you've probably heard in prior videos, is reinstall Windows totally. So that's what I'm going to do here on this brand new Dell. It's just an i3, but he's a basic user. So, why is that so difficult? I'm going to plug it in on the other side. Okay, there we go. So, F12 gets us, now that I've shown off what a kludged piece of machinery this is, I'm going to move it out of my way. And then I'm going to put the replacement machine closer to the camera. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, all right. Okay, here we are. All right. Okay, so, sorry, had to respond to texts. All right, so we're going to turn this on. For those of you who don't know, I've already got a copy of Windows booted off a 8 gig memory stick. I'm going to hit F12. And you can see that's what I'm doing right now. So one of the things I like is when a customer comes to me and I can set up the machine. Oh, what? F12 didn't. It's already booted. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh, you know what? It was probably, yeah. So bring me the machine before you do anything to it. All right. Restart anyway. I'm going to wipe this thing clean. There's a reason you bring me the machine first. Don't log into Microsoft's account. Your cloud backup will screw you up. Here we are. I feel like I'm playing a keyboard. Hi, this is Chris.
Sobrito.
Hi, this is Chris.
Hi, is this South Bay?
Yes, it is.
Guru?
Yes.
I was wondering if you guys do micro soldering repairs.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. The problem's with not having two good hands. Now I got to do this again. Restart. Restart anyway. F12. F12, 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 F12. There we are. Okay. Boot manager. Yes. No. Alright, there we go. It's a drag and drop BIOS. Nice. Mouse supported BIOS. No! Come on, man. Let's try this again. Yeah, electronics repair is what that guy needed. I don't know of anyone I could send anyone to. We're such a disposable environment. F12. F12, F12. Okay, one-time boot menu. Okay, so BIOS setup, boot options. So this is an Inspiron 3793. There we are. There. Okay, so we're going to boot off the USB memory stick that has a regular retail OEM 2004 version of Windows. Apply changes. Click OK. You guys can barely see that, can't you? Gee, of course I had to make it a white screen. Let me see if I that's the volume. FN down. There we are. So the FN key was needed. Alright. Now it's a little more visible here. You know what I'll do? We'll do as I did yesterday. Let's see how this works. There we go. Let's see if this works. Nope, here we are. Okay, so I'm gonna have to redo this camera. Properties. Deactivate and then activate. There we are. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with right there. Okay, we're in the BIOS. This is what I like to do to set up a brand new machine. Gonna totally clean it out. It's gonna have nothing but the 2004 version of Windows. I don't like the retail crap that anyone sends with a PC. So we're going to get rid of it. Okay, so now I'm going to exit over here in the corner. And now by default, I've set the USB device to be first. So we're going to just reinstall Windows. That's the other thing. This customer was already cajoled into the Microsoft login account, the cloud account. If he's also using Dropbox, that can be problematic. That's one of the reasons I like a machine to show up in my presence untouched. I hate when all these cloud accounts are shoved in a novice user's face and a customer doesn't necessarily know what's going on. Tater, where are you going? Don't, Tater, stay. Tater, come here. I had to leave the door open. Alright, so we're going to do English. Next. Install now. Tater, don't go anywhere. There we are. Okay. So here we are. Tater, stay. Tater! He's walking away. Tater! Here I am. Alrighty. Dog wanted to take a walk. That's not allowed. Okay, look at all these partitions. Let's get rid of them. Let's see, so like the Dell, the restore partition for Windows on a Dell takes forever. It's just easier to install straight off a memory stick. So we're going to delete all of these partitions. Delete. 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 Win tools. Delete. Delete. Yes. There we are. Okay, we're down to our last partition size. All right. I'm going to clean my hair up here. There we go. Oh, that's better. Now I'm going to go next. You can't quite read that, can you? Okay, so I guess the keyboard driver doesn't support the dim feature. So you're going to have to bear with me while you guys can barely see that. So now let's just hurry up and wait while I use the OEM 2004 version of Windows 10 Home. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. How is everyone? I'm back again. Is it going to be a 7-day recording week? Let's see here. How was everyone's day? Alright, so I'm setting up a customer's computer. Their first computer was a mess. I figured I'd show you. So here we are. They're upgrading from an XPS 17 from about 10 years ago to a modern Dell Inspiron 17 3000 series. Alrighty. Oh, wrong keyboard, huh? Alrighty. Screen's washed out. Sorry, I don't want to play with the camera functions that right now. Because it's the very beginnings of Windows install, I don't have access to all the controls on the keyboards, including the dimmer key. Normally I can dim the screen a bit, but it hasn't installed the full keyboard driver yet. So, until then, you're going to have to work with me and deal with the washed out white screen. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do, let's pull the hard drive out of this other tank of a machine here. Alrighty. the jury rigging people do here. Oh my goodness. Get rid of that. Dude, I can't, I'm not strong enough. There we are. Okay. Screw this old machine. All right. Oh, this thing is a tank. Kind of a pain in the butt to get in. Let's remove that battery. Looks like a 7-day work week today. All right, so let's use the screwdriver here. If I'm really lucky, the hard drive's right in my face and I'll have to tear this thing apart. So this was the old XPS L702X. Hey, the hard drive is right there. How lovely. And it's an SSD because I did that upgrade last year on this machine. All right. I was afraid I was going to have to tear this thing apart. Some of these Dells you got to tear all the way open just to get to the hard drive. So yeah, if you got an old 17 L703X.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen.
Can I just tell you to shut up?
If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in. Your region is set to the United States. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Your keyboard is set to US. Do you
Yeah.
also type with an...
Skip.
Now let's get you connected to a network. That way you can get updates, apps, and cat videos as soon as possible.
Shut
How
up.
about the first one on the list? Want to use that one?
No. I'm just going to lie and say I don't have internet so it doesn't force me onto the,
Just so you know,
Windows login.
Connecting to a network now could save you some time later. If you want to get that out of the way, choose yes.
No. Continue with limited setup.
Type what you want to name your account.
We're going to do a Manning. There we are.
Okay, now type a...
No, we don't need a password. We'll worry about that
These
later.
are the settings Microsoft recommends. Go. Windows can save your spot in apps. Hey, look, that's me, Cortana.
Next, 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 continue.
Almost done now. We just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
There we are. Pull the hard drive out. Nice. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, so basically that's a virgin copy of Windows minus no updates from 2004. Let me finish doing, you know what, let me get it online now, so it won't force me onto their WINNER11280. Next, yes. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, so I got the SSD out of the old machine. We should have all this stuff. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Nice and snappy. Check for updates. We've got it on my Wi-Fi. Alrighty. I wonder. No, yeah, the keyboard driver's still not installed. The dimmer button's still not working. Of course, that's why we're doing the updates. So it installed Windows in about 5 or 10 minutes. That's nice. It's not the most high-end machine either. Just an i3. But it has an SSD. I mean, technically, it's not the XPS that the machine we're upgrading from was. But this customer is actually a light user. He doesn't need a whole lot of horsepower. Just having a newer machine gives him much more power anyway. And you know how it goes. People don't like change. So, upgrading. There we go, getting some drivers. Yeah, upgrading from the XPS L702X to an Inspiron 173,000. So we're just doing some updates on this new machine. Then I'll use a USB device to grab content from his old SSD. Looks like this is a legacy supported machine because it actually, this Inspiron 173,000 actually has an optical drive, which I can imagine he's going to notice. That's one of the reasons we chose this. Okay, so now we're going to restart because we've done some of these updates. Restart now. Update and restart. You're watching Chris Sobrito from the office of South Bay Tech Gurus. Set up an Inspiron computer. We're upgrading from an old XPS. If you want to give me a call, you can do that at 855-434-8787 or show up in the YouTube chat and say hi there. That's South Bay Tech Gurus. Let's see here. Yeah, this thing's totally legacy. There's no USB-C. No USB-C on this machine. It's got a micro SD card slot. Yes. If you've never been here before, you're reaching a self-employed IT professional set up a Dell computer live on YouTube. It's a very basic setup, just Windows. The retail 2004 version of Windows 10 Home. on an Inspiron 17-3000. Upgrading this customer from an XPS L702X. Alrighty, everyone. If you want to just say hi in the YouTube chat, you are welcome to. If you want to give me a call, 855-434-8787. Getting all those junk calls today, huh? Yes, we are. All right. This should be a fairly straightforward setup. You know what I gotta find? I'll be right back. I gotta go get my adapter. Let's see here. Memory stick and adapter. Let's see here. Memory stick and adapter. Memory stick and adapter. I think I left it in the car. Alrighty. Excuse me, Tates. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're big. All right, let's see here. Let's finish. Doing some updates. Let's do updates now. Okay, so while that's going on, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to use my bigger dock. So I'm going to plug this in. What number dock is this? This is 2. Plug this in. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, so while that does its downloading, let's see how much data we're dealing with, huh? We're done with this copy of Windows. Let's plug in the USB drive, the drive from the old machine, and see how much data we're dealing with. So I've used a USB device that turns his SATA 2.5-inch SSD into a usable external device. So I'm just going to grab his whole profile and drag it over. Of course, you want to make sure you tell this thing not to go to sleep by going to the control panel. And then category, I like to do small icons, and then go to the battery icon or the light icon on the newer. Change when this computer sleeps. There we are. So when it's plugged in, we're going to do never. It's plugged in now. Save changes. And that way when we do our terabyte of data transfer, I don't know how much data it actually is, but we're going to transfer the whole profile, and he'll have his data. Of course, that means you don't want to restart the machine to finalize updates until your data is transferred. You have to decide whether you want to do the updates first and restart, or do the transfer. You can do them both at the same time, you just can't finalize your updates until you restart, so keep that in mind. Make sure you don't accidentally restart the machine before you finish transferring data. Here we are. Alright, let's see here. What is going on, peoples? Alright. So here we are. I guess I'm filming on my 2 days off just because there's content to be had, so I figured I'd show it off. Setting up a Inspiron 17300 is a kind of a no-brainer. But of course, we all start somewhere. So if you're a total novice and you want some free help, I would suggest coming back here repeatedly and subscribing. I would like it if you enjoyed the video, if you would like the page, or like the video and subscribe to the page. There you are. So we're transferring data. Really? I got a voicemail, huh?
See if you still want to help you earlier requested. If you do, call me at 202-866-7734, and we'll finish up your application. You can also opt out by calling that number and pressing 2. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.
You want me to opt out by calling you? What? Let's try that again.
Reynolds from Student Loan Center. We're just trying to clean up our list and see if you still want the help you earlier requested. If you do, call me at 202-866-7734, and we'll finish off your application. You can also opt out by calling that number and pressing 2. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.
How about no? Jesus. That's so annoying. All right. One of these days, those calls will all go away. Okay, so here we are. We're just doing a basic setup. I dragged the, I yanked the hard drive, or the SSD, out of the old XPS machine, and now we're good. We're dragging our stuff back over, as you can see. That SSD is only about 2 years old, so it shouldn't have any issues transferring. It's just probably taking time because of the permissions. If you want to have a chat, give me a call at 855-434-8787 or show up in the YouTube chat. Oh my goodness, everyone. All right. Waiting for the mail so I can do a hard drive swap on my iMac. That thing's going to have a 4 terabyte mechanical drive. How fun. Yes. Didn't occur to me that that customer has a crap load of pictures, so, and they're telling me they definitely want them readily available. So that's what he wants. That's what he'll get. Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, if you don't want to show up, there's not a whole lot else to do on these setups here. I do like to do totally reinstall Windows on a brand new machine so it doesn't have the retail crap that slows the machine down. So that's what I figured I'd show you. And then we're currently dragging data over. Let's see here. Good. Yes, this shouldn't be too big a deal. I wanted to make sure he didn't accidentally. So this machine here, it's a lower end i3, but it does have an SSD. I wanted to make sure the data transfer wasn't affected because his original drive is a terabyte, and so is his current drive. So they're both SSDs, although of course this old 10-year-old L702X, it came with a mechanical drive, so we upgraded that about 2 years ago. I was just wanting to make sure we didn't accidentally not have enough storage. Even his original drive is only 20% full. Alrighty. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, you know what? This is going to be a while. It's just data transfer. I'm going to call this video done for now. It's just, you watch me install Windows in about 5 minutes. That's all this video is all about. So give me a call, 855-434-8787. I'll come back when this thing's ready to go. Alrighties. See you later.